as always, flowing from the survival scrolls. I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades, and this is Bridging Fears. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Being Stuck. Let's go. So, family, there was a time and period, maybe when you were younger, or maybe, after a particular situation in your life, and where you had designs of a better tomorrow, of a different life that you were going to lead. And you put this, you formulated this, and you were like, okay. But if it didn't turn out that way, are you now stuck? Yesterday I had a conversation with a woman. It was it's a business onboarding conversation, onboard call, as they would call it. A very nice woman out from Utah. And hold on a second, family. Just trying to navigate through here, through the mean streets, through the concrete jungle. And she asked me, what if things couldn't work out, and what if this couldn't work out, and what if that couldn't work out? And I said to her, until my last dying breath, I don't care if I'm on a cane, I'm gonna keep striving to get what it is that I want until it's my last breath. And she goes, okay. I said, I mean that. But everybody's lifestyle is everybody's lifestyle, and not everybody can achieve that and reach that when there are, in some instances, hindrances, whether it be financial, whether it be responsibility of taking care of individuals. Could be elderly, could be young, could be wayward, and you start to create, like I stated, you start to create these ideas, and reset. You start to reset. You're like, okay, I'm gonna reset because this isn't working. But if that resetting and resetting and resetting and resetting and resetting and resetting is just not hitting it, then as human beings, we fall into this category of just being stuck, and we can't find our way out. What do? Do you stop? Do you throw your hands up in the air and wave it like you just don't care? No, I'm just joking. Do you stop and throw your hands up in the air and say, I can't do this? Because circumstances have held you back, that you couldn't progress forward? How do you navigate around that? How do you maneuver? How do you move? What if you don't have support? What if you can only talk to someone about it, but you don't have the support? Then what do? You're on your own. You're alone in the ocean on a paddle. And okay, can I go? Or I'm not gonna go, or he's gonna let me go, or what? What is he gonna do? How do you make headway? How do you? I always say, take a stand, make a stance, make a statement. Whatever you do, if silence is your statement, then so be it. But what if your statement is, I need a different type of lifestyle? Come on, dude, I don't know what you're doing. You're with your lady and you're doing all sorts of foolishness. But what if your lifestyle dictates that you can't maneuver? How do you reset? In a tiny 12 by 12 foot, 7 by 7 foot enclosement. How do you maneuver around that? How do you work around that? And there are many people that are like that. One of my favorite movies, help me out, family, The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. Here was this man who was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. Could do a Rubik's Cube in a matter of minutes, and understood numbers and things of that nature, and get it. His wife had left him with his son, Mind you, movie played by Will Smith and Jaden Smith, his son, based on a true story. And he was homeless. And he was studying in the bathroom. He would go into the bathroom. They would wash the bathroom, and he would press himself up against the door. It's kind of touching me right now. I'm remembering that scene. It's a very deep scene. He had tears in his eyes. And looked at his son. He's like, if you want it, you get it. You go get it. But what if there are people that rely on you and need you there, that they need your help? Do you throw caution into the wind? Do you say, yeah, I'm gonna have a free, clear mind and just do me? Or do you, because you love that person, or because you have to push ahead, forge ahead, no matter what? This is a tough one, because I hear people who are stuck and they're trying to find their way, and they have no means. I was asked the other day, what's my superpower? And I said, patience. But I'm gonna tell you something. It's a gift and it's a curse. Because yes, I can be patient, but what happens is time goes by, and time goes by, and time goes by. We're not getting any younger. So, what is the answer? What is the answer to try to reset? When there's a kid, it's interesting. I'm thinking as I'm talking to you guys, because as you know, or as you don't know, but I will let you know, I do this, there's really no script. There's a thought, a brief thought, but there's really no script. There's just go. So, there's this gentleman that I was given a meme or a story about, and he was homeless at a particular age, and then he lost his apartment. Anyway, through a 10 to 15 to 20 year period, he had gotten his car, and he had gotten his home. And the point is, never give up. So is that the answer? Just don't give up. Just keep forging ahead. Try to reset. Try to find a means. Try to find a ways to navigate around that feeling, that fact, that actual factual moment of being stuck. When the walls are caving in, when you're at home and you just need to get out, just breathe, because it's suffocating. My humble opinion, I say, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your lofty ideas of a better tomorrow. Keep forging ahead and keep resetting. They say God don't give you anything that you can't handle. That's what they say. First of all, who are they? That's the first thing. Who are they? But just try to reset. And there's a saying that I heard many years ago, which is, when you're born a square, you never die round. But then if you never die round, make the most of being in that square. And make that square powerful. Make it happen. I don't have the answer for this one, family. Except to reach out to those that are in your corner that can try to help you. Just, if you can't make a step, then move a little toe. I think that's the best that one can do. Just try to move a little toe. Circumstances never stay the same. The Berlin Wall did come down. America has rebuilt from different moments in time. And people who were put in prison for errors in stating that they were guilty did come out. Keep resetting, keep forging, keep pushing, keep believing, keep having that hope. It can't happen unless you try. And reach out to those that can be, if you meet a new friend, make the most of that friend. That friend possibly can help modify things for you, let you see things from a different perspective. Reach out for those that love you. Reach out for those that are in your corner. I'm not saying rely on them. You have to rely on yourself. But reach out to them because hopefully they can help you. Anyway, family, that's all I have for you today. Let us give thanks and praise that we are 6 feet above ground and not below. And that those in our inner circle are in the same vein. I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades, and this is Bridging Fears, a platform dedicated to talk about those uncomfortable moments and situations in one's life and trying to pave a different perspective. If there's racism and a racist person comes on my channel, I could easily be like, F you, this, that, and the third, but I won't do that. I'll reach out and say, hey, let's have a cup of coffee. Let's talk about it. Machine Gun Kelly had a diss song towards Eminem and it was called Let's Talk About It. So let's talk about it. That's what this platform is about, to talk about it. I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe. Please share, like, subscribe, especially subscribe. It changes the algorithm. It allows for the channel to grow. That's what I'm trying to let it happen, to let the channel grow. Please, family. And please visit my Instagram page and subscribe to that. Bridging_fears with a little cloud in the corner because I have a thing for clouds. Anyway, family, whatever you do, make a statement. If silence is your statement, make a statement. If resetting is your statement, then reset. Let me go this way. Then reset. Don't run from it. Reset. You'll figure it out. We all will. Take care, family. See you guys in the next post.